God, I did not hit live to go live. That is wild. That is wild. My phone just did what the hell it wanted to. I'm sitting up trying to adjust. I could have been doing anything. I could have been like trying to fix my bra. I could have been like titties hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I had some time. And I'm live. I'm live. Whatever. What the heck? Oh my goodness. So, hey, I know if you see this later on, you're like, when did she decide? I just decided to go live because I don't know. I was awake. Just say I was awake. Hey, Jen, I was awake. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday, honey, at this time, I was passed out. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Cord. Oh, my 10 meal decants came in. So I'm going to try to get out. Well, I should get everybody's stuff out Saturday. Yay, Saturday. They were delayed. They took forever. But I have something new too. So I have, are y'all ready? I have some Dream House of Curio samples. I have some Dream House of Curio samples. I am going to do my whole entire collection, Dream House of Curio, on the other channel. So let me tell y'all. He sent me a little note to tell me about them. I didn't even know they were coming. He just kind of surprised me with them. So these are going to be for Valentine's Day 2023. There's going to be 3 coming out first. They're Coralie and Jetez-vous. Were created as part of a series of scents connected to a murder mystery set in 1929 Vincent wrote, both being vital parts to the story. Coralie is the name of one of the lead characters, an actress from the silent era whose star is fading, and Jetez-vous being a song a man sings to himself whenever he sets eyes on a woman he is smitten with. It was created to be a romantic scent for men. The series was originally inspired, hi Drea, by Fancy Cocktails, which explains the creation and uses of jasmine vert liqueur, and hi Chantel and brandy accords. The Blush of Dawn itself is itself a ghost story Vincent wrote where a man has dreams of a woman, a succubus, seducing him only to wake up every morning with the scent of roses and watermelon in the air as if it were the blush of dawn. But was it a dream? So that's what he sent me. Now, I've already tried 2. And then there's another one. There will be, no, it's just a story he created. Hey, D'Angelo. No, it's just a story he's created. So this is it's called Coralie. This is the name of the scent. So Coralie has jasmine, stargazer lily, jasmine vert liqueur, lily of the valley, and musk. I have tried that one on. I'm gonna get it. It is, let me just spray her again, y'all. I tried her on yesterday. I'm gonna need her. You know, it's got that, it's jasmine. It's a little it definitely has like this boozy quality when you first spray it. So there's this booziness to it, and then as it sits on your skin, it becomes this beautiful jasmine. And as it dries down, it does become musk, has a little more musk to it. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. No lies spoken here. Ooh, feeling flapper vintage. Yeah, it's got this, but the booziness is so interesting because it has this definite kind of floral vibe to it. So it's like a boozy floral. S- More on the lines of like vodka, not like brandy-ish. More on that side. Yeah, or rum. Something white liquor. Maybe a white cognac. Okay. But yeah, and then as it dries down, it becomes the jasmine really comes out, and then it becomes like a jasmine musk. Very beautiful, white floral, lily. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. I also tried on, I think this is it because he didn't put the name on this one. He forgot. But this is the Blush of Dawn. And it is roses and watermelon. And now all of a sudden I need a rose and watermelon scent. Here's what it does for me. I don't like La Imperatrice. The watermelon in it goes rancid on me. I know everybody be like, oh, it's so juicy, so good. Helen loves it. Folks love the hell out of, you know, um, whatever that damn thing is called. What's it called again? La Imperatrice. La Imperatrice. But this has that watermelon. You get the watermelon, becomes kind of watery, and it's rose. So it's like this really beautiful rose with this watery, juicy watermelon on it. And as it dries down, you still get a faint hint of the watermelon. It's, yeah, I can't stand it. It does not smell good on me. I'm glad I actually tried it on. And I'm telling you, as it sits on my skin, it becomes like a rotten watermelon on me, which I don't like the smell of. So, but this stays, the watermelon stays really juicy, but as it fades, you get this fading away. Hey, Rochelle, of the watermelon. It's really good. Now, these other two I have not smelled yet. I have not smelled them yet. Hold on. Put these back in here so I can keep up with them. So let's smell these. This is the Je Vu. This has opium, vanilla, magnolia, ambrette, incense, musk, brandy, sandalwood, woody notes, Peru balsam, nutmeg, and rose. I just got it all on my hands, y'all. So I haven't smelled this one yet. I like it. It does lean slightly, it's unisex, does lean more slightly masculine. But damn, this is good. This is definitely got a strong, like sweet kind of vanilla. That brandy gives it a booziness. It's more woody than the other ones. So it's woody, but it still has sweetness to it. The florals aren't real strong, but it's more, but you get a little floral. Huh, interesting. I have to try this on skin. And then the last one that he sent me is this one. Ah, you know what? I had my hair in a low ponytail today. And I was like, damn, your hair is kind of long. So my hair is up to the middle of my back. I'm going to let it grow out this year. And then I'm not going to let it get super duper long. But I figure by the end of this year, I'll get a nice trim, have a few inches taken off. And then, we'll see what happens. All right. So then this one, this says there'll be a fourth release a few weeks later, and it's going to be a limited run. This is called Evelyn Cecile. It's a scent created to honor the memory of Vincent's mother. It will be the only fragrance priced higher at $175. The reason for this price point is due to the several of the ingredients for the accords of he's got Bulgarian rose, Moroccan rose, Buddha wood, and oud being pretty expensive. It is being considered after its initial run to only release it for the season of Aquarius. Vincent's mother was a proud Aquarian. So this is called Evelyn Cecile. It has Bulgarian rose, Moroccan rose, Buddha wood, oud, black pepper, white musk, vanilla, Peru balsam, and costus. Okay, I guess I'm on here, Louise. Yeah. There we go. I'm like, don't spray it on there. So this is Evelyn Cecile. I think I got it on here. How y'all doing? Okay, so this is strong. This is real strong, y'all. The oud is good, but it's not like this. It's a strong oud. It's got a strong wood vibe to it, but it's not like skanky. It's very just woody. I don't know what Buddha wood smells like, but I'm sensing that this Buddha wood and oud together is giving me the scent. And it's interesting because it's not what I expected from a rose and oud combination. I'm gonna have to put this on my skin. I bet you it smells lovely as it dries down and warms up. Because I'm getting the rose, but it's being kind of overshadowed of, yeah, I've never heard of it either, by the woods. But as it's drying down, yeah, that's what it says, Buddha wood. But as it's drying down, it's starting to smell really pretty. That rose is coming out. Oh my God. Y'all know I'm easy with Vincent. I'm a dream house whore. Ho. Let me just say it right. I'm a dream house hoe. Okay. Let's see what Buddha wood. What do they say about it? Okay, there is a Buddha wood essential oil. Shut your mouth. So we could try it. Is it on Amazon? Can I get it there? Or do I have to buy it from someplace else? Deep woody aroma. What does Buddha wood smell like? Right, I'm a dream household. I am. The rich aroma of dry, woodsy, earthy, spicy, smoky, just as if you bottled the scent of the desert from which it came. That makes sense because there's like a dryness to this. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. Oh, that. Okay, let me just put this on my damn skin. Why am I playing? Why am I playing, y'all? I'm putting it on. I'm sitting up here looking at test strip like that's going to do the trick for me. Let's just swing the hand, swing the hand, swing the hand. Let it air out. Let it flow. Okay, so while we're doing this, let's talk this customer service question I have. I'm gonna put it on the other channel too. My question is, what would you do? There's an indie perfumer that I ordered from. I ordered a set from. Travel set, want to try the brand, want to really start branching out a lot more with my purchases, you know what I'm saying? Trying a few newer brand, indie brands or whatever. So I did that. Okay, no problem. Now, me with smaller brands, of course, I'm gonna give you, I really don't trip on how long it takes a lot of times. I can be a little impatient, but I have more patience with a small company. Okay, so then I get my tracking number, a few days later, which was fine. Get my tracking number. Do, 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 do. So you know us. I'm waiting to, see, track the damn thing. I want to track it to see how soon it's gonna get to me. I'm excited. It still says, waiting for the shipment. Okay, that happens. I've done it. I've, put out my stuff, walked around, whatever. Oh, she smells good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful rose. Oh, you know what? It's not the same, but it vibes like my Royal Rose Oud by Micallef, because it's more of a bright. I can see this being for somebody's, like, dedicated to your mom, because it definitely has this very, courtly, very mature, stately, bridge club kind of vibe to it. Okay. But anyway, and yes, I love it. And yes, I'm gonna get it. And so anyway, so I'm waiting and waiting. I'm checking it every day. Still hasn't moved. Shit happens. Okay. So about a week. It's been a week since I got the tracking number. Still no movement. I said, well, let me give it one more day. I just give it one more day. Still no movement. So then I contacted via there. I sent an email. Hey, just wanted to know the status of this, order. Can you give me, just status? I just want status. No response. I waited a day. Then I waited a day. I said, okay, but then I get an automated email. So I said, well, okay, I'm pretty sure you're checking your email. But I said, well, maybe they're not. So I hit them in the DMs. Hey, um, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Do I even have a number? That's what I gotta check. Could you give me the status of my order? Hit the DMs, because I see your posts coming up on social media. Okay. Now you know how this shit works on social media. I can see that you've looked at the because it says seen. No response. Motherfucking crickets. See, here's my problem with that. I can take the delay as long as there's communication. If this person just communicate, hey, I'm having, something happen, because shit happens, especially when you're small, then say that. Just say it. Say that something's happened. Hey, I'm going to try to get to you. I as soon as I can, whatever, let me make it, whatever. And see, me personally, because I understand customer service, and then I'll be like, and let me say this, I'm going to upgrade you to this, whatever it takes at this point. But you ain't even going to say nothing. And honestly, he didn't even have to do that. He could just gave me, say, next order, 30% off. Bet that, bud. Anything like that. Anything. But there's no response. Even if he wasn't even going to give me, even if he was going to give me a discount because he don't understand that's the kind of thing you should do with customer service, I'm okay with that. But at least say something. Now luckily I did this shit through ShopPay, because I'm literally about to make another payment on this. And if he said something, I wouldn't even mind the next payment. But at this point, I'm about to contact ShopPay and be like, hey, I have not received anything. I want my money back. Cancel. I don't know how y'all do this, but I'm going to need to cancel this damn order. Because now I'm like, what? 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 I'm just, what the fuck? And I'm trying not to because I really want to try his products. But then again, do I really want to try his products? Because what would I tell y'all? What would I say about his stuff? I like it, but I don't say order from him because this is what happened when I order. So I'm gonna do. So hi Miss V, because really what'll happen is, I'm gonna give a side eye. So I wouldn't even want to talk about it because, hey, Shelly, because I'm not here to try to hurt a small business's sales. I don't want to in any way hamper anybody buying from this person. But I also am not going to be one to say go on and get it, even if it smells good, because because if I do that and then the shit happen to you, you're going to be like, Lou, you didn't tell me about this shit. Let me tell you. I like it. And it's like, whoo. And here's what I don't do. I don't say things like, kind of try to say I do social media, because that's not, I'm small, so I ain't trying to act like I'm big. But damn. And then I bought from another small company, and then here's the thing. I bought from another small company, and I'll have that shit by Saturday. And I bought it since then. And I keep looking at my email like maybe they're gonna say something. Is that sad? But I think that's what I'm gonna have to do because I don't feel like paying for something and then but then here's the thing. Sent me some newsletter this week. That's what really irritated me. Hold up. But sent me a newsletter, um and said something about fulfillment. That, fulfillment will be like 3 to 5 business days. Well, I'm like, really? Yes, could you do that? Yes, because maybe he's one of them and I just didn't know. But here's the thing. He keeps posting up, the person keeps posting up on their social media about how they going through some stuff, but they're still trying to get their products out. And if that's the case, then send it to the motherfuckers who done already gave you their money. Don't post it on your social media. Send me a fucking email. And if I say, I'll tell y'all in the Discord, because I'm not gonna, blast the person yet. No, at this point, or you know what I'm saying. And not only that, Shelly, but contact the people that you're behind on. You know what I'm saying? Contact the people that you're behind on. Let them know what's going on. Yo, social media is for the people, for these people. The people who actually put money in your hands is waiting for their fucking products. Give them some courtesy. Give them some motherfucking courtesy. That's all I'm asking, for some courtesy in this situation. Right. But they want you to spend your money. They want you to, so I was like, cool. He had a little deal. I was like, good. I can try all 3 of these. I can afford this right now. Let me go on and get it. Now I'm going to get my money back. Cause I'm like, cause you playing. Hey, Cassandra. You just playing with me now. See, I was trying to be a little more patient, but I said, fuck this. Because it's, like I said, it's not about the product not being here. It's about the communication. It's about not responding to some shit. I don't give a damn. Just at least say, hey ho. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute. I'm trying. What the hell did I buy? Y'all, this better be the right size. I just had, maybe it is. These are rusted ass scissors I got. Let's see. Okay, there. Ooh. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty? These are pretty. These are real pretty. Okay, so yeah, these are for the Mancera's up there for the split I did. So, whew, good. Right, but see, you can mess with somebody selling out their minivan because that's a cash and carry business. You gonna walk away with your shit. Very good, very good. So, I'm real annoyed because I was real kind of excited about the fragrances. They sounded really good. Right, you know, I fucks with you cash and carry. Because usually you're going to give me good deals because you probably didn't even pay for the shit. Probably somebody probably took it off the truck. So I fucks with you. Hell, I wish I could find somebody else. Okay, I shouldn't say that out loud. So let me just tell y'all some. I have got to do more shorts of my fragrance layering combinations because they've been juicy and good lately. So, as I said, I did Oud Amazing and Santal Blanc. OMG. I was just smelling so good. So good. Now, I did do something because Valencia mentioned something like this. So I tried it and I'm going to try it. Let me spray it again. It was a Mirror Out Oud Intense. And she did it with, she had it with tuberose and Helica. Ooh, I'm about to tear some shit up in here. and so since she did a tuberose, I'm going with the cocaine. So yeah, I gotta get all my shit together, y'all. Ooh, what was this one I was doing? This is so good. So I was trying out Soleil Brûlant and Quelques Fleur Royale. This was so good because Soleil Brûlant can be a little challenging because it's really thick, really like just feels like a sticky. But adding the floral, which is already honey floral, made it really quite lovely. But I love a good honey floral. So there you have it. Where's my papers? Here they go. So it was a Mirror Out Oud Intense with a little tuberose, some cocaine. Because cocaine is tough. I don't know if I'll ever wear this by itself. It's definitely something that will amp up something, or, if you want to be tuberose heavy, that's why. But the thing is, I don't know what the hell Sebastian was smelling in cocaine. And all these people talking about maybe, but no, D'Angelo don't like it, because I was like, maybe it's a manly tuberose, but D'Angelo don't like it either. I mean, like, I don't dislike it. I like it for what it is, but it is challenging. It's got a it's rough and tough on the top. It's rough and tough on the top. But as it dries down, it gets better. Whoo, baby. Oh, man. That's a lot going on. That's a lot going on. Now, and I have this, which is called Full. This is like a really pretty jasmine oil. If you love jasmine and you want like a little Middle Eastern oil, this is a good one. I paid for 6 of these for $23. I started using it up too, though. Ooh, I've been using it a lot. I've been using it a lot. Oh yeah, this has like a slightly lemony vibe to it. This is the Evelyn Cecile. It's good. It's a little sweet. I like it. Not too sweet though. Not too sweet. And like, I'm looking at my DMs. I'm like, are you gonna answer me? I'm like, are you gonna answer me or what? What's going on? What? So we just gonna ignore me? Like the shit I said didn't exist? The fuck? I'm sending y'all the company name right now. So y'all can see you all, because it's gonna make you mad, because the shit smell. It sounds like it might smell really, really good. That's my problem. So I'm trying to be patient because I want to see what the shit smell like, what it smells like. But now, oh, guess what? Got delivered. I gotta go pick it up. The Tom Ford Latafa Ford. My Latafa Fords are here. That's what I'm gonna call them. The Latafa Fords are here, and then the MF Latafas. We're gonna call this, MFL. So my MFL and my Latafa Fords are here. So this is MFL, and they're gonna be Latafa Ford. I'm sorry. I promise you, I'm gonna put up a post like that. It's gonna say MFL and my Latafa Fords. Because they just so ignorant with this shit right here. They're so ignorant with this. I love it. Okay. Can I tell y'all? I was having a. Oh, let me put the other one on. Let's see how the Je T'avoue smells. I might be telling D'Angelo and Mark and telling Antonio and everybody, go on and get that. Go on and get that man. I really hit my target market, because I was looking at one of my videos, and it was like, in the beginning it was like 80% were 35 to 44. No, 44. It was like a really high amount that were like in their 40s watching my videos. I was like, okay, well, it is who it's supposed to be. Yeah, this is a man. Yeah, this leans more masculine. Because Yeah, no, I wouldn't wear this. It does lean more masculine, but I could see it smelling good on me. It just ain't gonna smell good on me. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Is this okay? Let me check something. Y'all know I have to check every once in a while, see what's going on. Yup, that's what I thought. Y'all talking, I can't see shit. Let me look at what y'all talking about. So let me go into it and see. Okay, you look. Last thing I see is I love the shorts right here. So let me see what y'all been talking about. Oh, he saw me saying, "Let me try this cocaine." Yeah, the cocaine is not right. Somebody, okay. Hi, Dion. You know I need the pink one, Dre. I need that pink one. See what she got. No, for real. That's what I'm gonna call them, the Latafa Fords. When I do the video, it's gonna be Latafa Fords and MFL. Wait a minute, Lisa Marie. Some whoa, damn, she's my age. See, that should be fucking with me. Yeah, it's a woody deep spice. Mm-mm. No, I like this pink one. I tried the pink one. I like it. Oh yeah, you know who fucked me up? Let me tell you who fucked me up. Who really fucked me up? And then when I found out I was okay, was Gerald Levert, because we were both turning 40 the same year, and like a month or two before I turned 40, that Negro dropped dead, and I was fucked up. I was like, oh hell no. But then I found out all the drugs and shit, so then I was like, okay, it makes sense. Yeah, that fucked me up because we was both the same age. I was like, what? And then when his brother died right behind, I was like, damn, Eddie, that's got to be fucked up. It really makes you think about things, though. Because think about it. Lisa Marie, that just goes to show you that money don't help keep you together. Because Lisa Marie has had money her entire motherfucking life from the moment she was born. She was Elvis's child. Elvis took care of her. She didn't own Elvis, the rights to Elvis for years, for that. And you still out of here like that. Yo, right. Right, him and Mickey Howard. Remember when they was talking about Mickey Howard having all them issues, and then you found out it was drug related? It was like, okay, and in your head, Gerald was your husband. You know what I'm saying? It's like that tells you how those things happen. Because Lisa Marie, you would think, would have the best health care. She would take such good care because she has no other reason not to. She ain't never had to work in her fucking entire ass life. She don't know what a job really is. You know what I'm saying? She ain't struggled. She ain't thought about how she was gonna pay her gas bill so she could have heat. You know, her car breakdown. She don't know how she gonna get to work. She ain't never had to think about those things. I think Priscilla's still alive. You know, her daughter. She got a daughter. You know, but it's like, and then you think about it, and it's like, damn, it really does tell you that money does not create happiness. Happiness has to come from within, and you have to really be past, all that. Right. I mean, we know Elvis died young, but Elvis, you can understand it a little bit more. And the reason why I say that is because he was an entertainer. He was in that lifestyle. He came from the space of not having anything to being Elvis Presley, the king of rock, the king of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, the king of it. But what I'm saying is that Lisa was born into that. When it wasn't like Elvis was struggling and she grew up with nothing and then her daddy became a superstar. No. When he married her mama, he was a superstar. He was a star. So Lisa never ever had to do anything in her life but be Lisa. Now that's true. You can, and then all of a sudden it'll hit you. And then you got some of these crackheads who live forever. Sometimes I really do. Man, that's such an ignorant thing to say. Because some of these crackheads be living forever. You be like, are the drugs he keeping you here? Because now some people just go, but then you had that one crackhead in your family that does crack for like 25 years and they still around. Because I know a few of them. You like, damn, you still here? Everybody around you gone. But them drugs is holding you out your ass together. It's like it's like it's knitted within your blood system now and just running your life. We all know one. Just as hype. The hypey hype. Them hypey hypes that be on the corner. Them hypes in the hood. That's that hood hype. It's like that hood because I think, well, you know what you figure like this. The hood hype, they shit's cut so thin. It's got so much other shit in it. They probably they put an aspirin and shit. It's probably holding them together. That might be the issue. Because when you talk about hood hypes, them hood hypes live fucking forever. Fucking forever. But see, I'm saying, if you think about the hood hypes, the shit is cut so thin that, that they probably, got, they put baby aspirin and all kind of shit in there. So that's probably what's keeping them healthy. I'm just saying from the ones who getting the real shit. Cause the real shit strong as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the hypes, the hood hypes, they getting that watered down shit. So maybe that's how they living forever. Just a thought. I'm just saying, and that's just, that's gonna be somebody I'm gonna offend with this whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna offend somebody with this conversation, but I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. Because they should be so watered down. So watered down. Cause I mean, you be seeing. I'm just trying to say it. Them you be seeing them like 65-year-old hypes in the hood. You be like, damn, you still do. You all doing it, but really they've been doing it for like 30 years. So this is their whole life. So I'm just. But then they be getting that good shit. But you know what I'm saying. But then when you got money, you getting that good shit. It's more pure. It's pure. So that's that shit that be fucking them up. See, they need to go into that hood and get that hood hype, and they might be able to keep getting. They might be able to get high forever. That was so bad. That was so bad. That was so bad. Okay, I take all that back. Listen, because I'm talking about why wouldn't it offend somebody? Because girl, you breathe hard, somebody get offended. Faith, you know how it is. We live in a cancel culture. You breathe too hard. These motherfuckers wanna cancel your black ass. Hey, Mark. I mean, let's just be honest. You breathe hard. These motherfuckers be like, cancel that bitch. She breathes hard. When she breathes, she takes up too much oxygen in a room. See what I'm saying? And y'all know I ain't lying. You know, you breathe the wrong way. Somebody won't cancel your motherfucking ass. Like, remember when I was talking about how they were talking about canceling Chanel, Coco Chanel, because they said she was a Nazi during World War II? Don't buy no Coco, don't buy no Chanel bag. She was a Nazi in World War II. Is Coco even alive? Is Coco even alive? Yes, the already dead Coco Chanel. I swear to God, people are saying this. Now, here's what I did do. Now, let me tell you, I did do some research on it. Now, let me tell you the story because I read the story. Okay. Remember, Coco was in occupied France, right? So, reading her story, here's what happened. Reading her story, this is what happened. They said that she was dating a Nazi, right? She was one of the Nazis that was in Paris, and that there she had a nephew that was imprisoned, like during the war, and she was trying to get him out for real. Um, Now I'm gonna say this, and this is what I said at the time. Reading her story, right? Remember, she was a single woman during this time. Right, right, right. Exactly. She wasn't. Now, true enough, she did try to use it a little bit to her advantage and get back her company from the Jewish people, the man who controlled her company. But my thing was, is that what the person who, when I read this, it was like, so you didn't even, during that time, you can, like, that was a different time. You don't know what you would have done in that to survive. You don't know. Listen, real talk. I'd have fucked a Nazi. If it was between, like, if I thought that fucking because I'm a single woman and they coming at me, because you know they did. She was Coco Chanel, so they're coming at you. So do you go on and do this and find the one that ain't gonna drive your ass crazy and ain't gonna do some crazy shit to you because the Nazis was crazy, or do you try to resist and then get fucked with even more? You can, right? Exactly, Faith. Because we talking about in Nazis were in France, and she's a single woman and a very famous single woman. You know they gonna be coming at her. So unless she had got out the country, she was gonna have to deal with them. So what do? As a woman, you gonna find the one that you can think you might have some control over, because that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna use that pussy power. Let's just be honest, because that's what the fuck I would do. I would be using that pussy power, because that's the biggest, that's her, the biggest power she had right there. Let me tell you something. What she had was pussy power. So what I would have done was found the one that I felt like I could put that shit on him and he gonna do what I need him to do. So I can survive this shit, and praying that I can get the fuck up out of this and survive, because people dying all the fuck around me. You got that right. Pussy would have been. I've always said. Pussy said we sell pussy every fucking day. People always want to act all brand new and special about the shit, but pussy is a commodity if you know what you're doing. Let me drop that mic. Ronnie Ho quotes. Right? Right. 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 Okay. No, everybody takes it just like I was like some like like people always be like, I would they wouldn't have been doing that to me if I was a slave. Okay. You're speaking from right here in this space, the one you living in right now, because you free. You don't know what you'd have done in 1799. Excuse me, 1799, when they done brought your ass over on the boat and they done took you away from everything you know, and these motherfuckers got you chained and they brought you over laying in a boat on top of each other. You're using the bathroom on each other. People dying and they throwing y'all asses off the side of the boat. You don't know what the fuck you gonna do. So some of our ancestors did what they had to do to survive so we could be here right now living. So yeah, some of them fought, some of them did this, some of them did the other. But some of them just survived through it. So that we, thank God, can be free because we were freed to a certain extent because we ain't motherfucking that free. Right. You never know what you're going to do in any circumstance until you in that circumstance. Now you can, like, for instance, I can say this with all honesty, that I know that if I'm in a relationship and a man hits me, I can say with all certainty, I'm going to try to kill him. Now, depending on how big he is, I might not try to kill him at that moment, but I'm going to try to kill him. And I'm going to leave too, but I'm going to try to kill him. I know that I'm a fighter in those situations. So my first response is to fight. Whether I think I can win that fight or not, my first response is to fight. So I have to watch myself now because people crazy and carry guns. But I know I'm a fighter. Right, exactly. So I know that about myself. I know that, you know how women be like, he slapped me. I know what would happen. You slap me, I'm going to fucking lose my damn mind. Because I've done it in the past. Now, did I stay with those? No. But, and I've been in situations where, but I will say this, and I say this from experience. I did experience a man who tried to abuse me and control me. And I think I had to see what it felt like in order to be more empathetic to other women. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to sometimes you have to experience something for a time in order to understand it and then have some empathy. Because there was a guy I kind of dated, but then I wound up being around this guy for almost 2 years, not because I wanted to be with him. It was like he had a daughter. I was kind of trying to be around for her and all this other shit, but he was relentless, and I do mean relentless, even to the point of one time I was in the car with him and I was trying to get out the car and he was driving the car and he said, I could take you into an alley and beat your ass and throw you in an alley and nobody would know I did it. And I was trying to jump out of a moving car because that's what you think is going to happen. And then it finally, it was he did that. It was going on. I literally would not see. Let me tell you, this Negro was so crazy. And I can understand that relentless piece of a person. Let me tell you how deep it got. Once he called, I was I would tell him shit like, I don't like you. Leave me alone. No, you're going to be with me. He was relentless. One time, me and my friend, I had my dance studio. He lived down the street from my dance studio. He would just roll up on my dance studio, right? And I couldn't get rid of him. And I'd be like, okay, I'm going to come over. I'm going to hang out with you, just to get him to leave me alone sometimes. One time, I had one time I had my students lock me in my dance studio because it had these really big iron doors on it. You know, it was old school, just biggest iron gates on it. This dude shook the gates so tough, so mad. It was raining outside. I could hear him. And that I was like, is this Negro going to break through? And I'm talking about old school iron gates, nothing new. This stuff had been there for 40 years. Ain't nothing coming through. But I was like, damn, is it going to come to that? Right? And then one time he decided I was going to go out. I'm like, no. He sat around the corner from my studio because it was like a Saturday and I was going to go out with a friend. We were going, I was like, he sat around my studio. Y'all. He followed me and my friend. I could get her to tell this story. He literally followed us in his car and was calling my phone like, where you going? Where are you going? My friend she had a club in the car. She's like, we could stop this car and beat this motherfucker now. And it was so embarrassing, because he was just fucking relentless. And I was embarrassed because I was like, this shit don't happen to me. This is fucking insane. I wasn't even fucking the dude at that point. I mean, that shit, I wouldn't even, it was like, no, you can't get close to this dude. I mean, he was so crazy. And it was like, at first I was because he had a daughter, I was trying to manage him because I felt like his daughter needed a woman around. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to manage him. Dang, I'm sorry, Faith. I'm glad she's okay though, cause that's some wild shit. I gotta look down. Um, and so I was embarrassed, cause it was like, damn, how does this shit happen to me? Cause I'm not that chick, you know what I'm saying? Now he never put his hands on me, and then it finally got to this point where he was talking about, I'm coming over there, I'm gonna do this. He would skirt. He was smart enough to never say, I'm gonna do this to you. He would always just say it right to the point of saying it, right? Right. And that's exactly how it works. And so it finally got to the point where he was saying this shit to me. I kid y'all not. It was on a Sunday morning. He was texting me like, I'm coming over there. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna do this. You gonna do what? I mean, he really did. And what happened was, I said, come on. And I walked out on 71st Street, which is a major street, right? And I was standing on 71st Street, squared up. So he's jumping out his car. I said, let's go. I said, because if we're going to fight right here. Because, see, he always wanted to do, my studio was on a side street, so people couldn't see this stuff. Like, the police couldn't see it, or, it was very, no, you going to talk about how we're going to do this? We're going to do this right here. And I was coming for him. And that's when he finally saw, oh, this bitch is crazy. Because at that point, I was like, okay, so I'm going to have to stop being nice, because this was the nicer Lulu. This was Lulu, not Louise. I was like, fuck it, we about to go for it right now. But, I finally wound up getting a restraining order on him, and he still tried to contact me for years. He would send me texts. I would just ignore them. But every once in a while, he would send me a text. It finally stopped, I want to say 4 years ago. But he sent me text off and on for 5 years after I got the restraining order. That's how long he texted me. It would be like, I was just thinking, he would like, at first he would bring up his daughter because he knew that was like that was the weak point where he could get me. But what I will say, the it taught me what it felt like. And I think I needed to understand that a little better, only because so I wouldn't be so cavalier about other women in those situations. By being in that situation, even though he never put his hands on me, even though even though I walked away from it, unscathed, because see, part of the issue was, and I told him that, I said, you'll never break me. Because he was trying to, and I saw it. I'm smart enough, I could see it. I said, you trying to like, because he was very much, he had all the earmarks of an abusive person. Because I could tell he was trying to like keep me away from my friends. He was trying to control me to this point. And it was like, he was trying to keep me away from my friends, things like that. Like, let me tell you how crazy this Negro was. This was when I was actually dating him, and that's when I was like, I got to get away from this crazy. But it took me a few months to get away from him, to really start. It took 2 years to actually get away from him. But what really was like, so I was kind of dating him, but who it was his father died. It was it was his father had died, right? So I go to the funeral with him. At the funeral, at the burial, his brother spoke to me. And I spoke to this man and said 2 sentences. Now, this is a guy I'm dating, so I'm going to sleep over with him. Do you know this Negro, like at about 10 o'clock night, everything cool, and then he said something about his brother, said, oh yeah, he seemed like a nice guy, blah, blah, blah. This Negro turned on me and was like, how you know him? Why did you talk to him like that? And then it all became this interrogation of me. He interrogated me for 3 hours. I could not sleep. I needed to go to work the next day. He didn't care. He was determined that there was something more to this. Like, I kid you, never had seen this person before. Just saw him in this moment, and I'm being polite at a funeral for your family. This your brother. I spoke to him, smiled, kept it moving. This Negro went on and on and on about it, and that's when I said, oh, "Okay, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell." But those are the things that happen, and women keep going for it and don't know how to walk away from it. And I told him, I said, you'll never break me. You'll never break me. And then let me tell you, to the point, this is when, now mind you, I had the restraining order. Yeah, I think I had the restraining order by then. So I had left town and I had come back. And so I'm on social media saying I'm back in town, blah, blah, blah. Because it was like, yeah, I had that thing for about a year. So then I come back to town and I'm posting up. Now, I used to go to the Starbucks around here. This where I used to live, it was right in walking distance. My friend lived over there, so I was staying with her until I figured out where I was going. So I'm, crashing at my friend's house. And I'm going to my Starbucks and stuff. He sent me a message. See you when you get your chai. That shit fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh hell. So, and I have a healthy fear of crazy people. So and it was clear that he saw what I wrote on my social media, on my Facebook page. So I said, at first I was like, I literally left my friend's house, all this, because I have a healthy respect for crazy people, right? But then I thought about it. I said, let me let him know. So then I said, well, since he's on my Facebook page, clearly, because that's how he knows I'm back in town and he knows I'm in the neighborhood, let me help him out. I said to the man who thinks he got me fucked up scared, let me tell you, you know my number. Go and tell me where we meeting up, because I'm going to fucking kill your ass this time. Play with me. I said, so now, no, you put me on notice. Next time I see you, because I got a restraining order on your ass, I'm going to kill you. Because I already got the restraining order. So if anything happens at this point, then that means I feared for my life. I said, because you clearly are crazy. So anything happens, anything goes, it goes. I was carrying around a hammer with me. I had a knife on me. No, you think you gonna do some shit to me. Unless you got a gun, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. But I do have a healthy respect for crazy, and I understand that crazy is crazy. So you never can, and it's unpredictable. So I'm gonna give you that I'm gonna give you that birth, that wide berth. And that's the thing. So I think I needed to see how that works and the relentlessness of it, because I didn't understand. You know, when people say that happens, you be like, no, no. But it really does. I mean, people can really be that relentless. And we're talking about when he did that, it was over a year after I got the restraining order on him. And I had to go through lengths to get that restraining order. Because, of course, he wouldn't open his door. I literally was dating a cop, a retired lieutenant. He had the police going to his door every day for a week. They was trying to catch him coming out the door for me because, because of what was happening, because he asked them to. So the commander of my district was his friend, and he had people going there every day for 7 days, and they could not catch him because they figured he wasn't coming out the house. So, but I was able to get the restraining order, and it was long enough, and then you know what, and honestly, I figure he probably found him another victim. And sadly, I hate to say that, but at least it took him off of his radar. And sadly, that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's a sad statement. And and sometimes, and for a while, I did pray for the next woman, like, please don't let him hurt the next one. And so, but I think I needed to understand that from a standpoint so that I could be more empathetic when I hear these stories from women. Because sometimes if you've never experienced it, like we said, people are like, I wouldn't do that. That would never happen to me. You never know what could happen to you. And even though I'm a fighter, but because I am a fighter, I think that's part of the reason why for one thing, because he couldn't break me, he couldn't get me to do what he wanted to, but I also think that's why he pushed so hard, because he wanted to win. He wanted to break me. And I told him, I said, you'll never break me, you'll never get what you want. I said, because I'm stronger than you ever imagine. So you're used to weak women, I'm not weak. I said, so this shit you doing is not going to get you what you want. You're not going to bully me into shit. But he continued. And that's when I knew, okay, this is not going to stop, because I am now this challenge to him. And that's what I understood. I was like, I'm the challenge. And then that's when I saw, and I felt like it was going to continue to escalate. And that's when I went and really, and luckily somebody who's taken a class with me, who I met a couple of times, I just put out there, I think I need a restraining order on my Facebook page. And that's why I say social media has some good shit. She inboxed me. She worked at the course. She walked me through it. She said, this is what you need to do. This is how you do it. This is how you say it. This is what you do, and you will get that restraining order. And that's what I did that very day. I ain't had no money. I was broke. I got me a ride downtown, and I had enough to get my bus home, and I took care of that shit that day and started the process. And once I did that, that I shut it down. And you know, and I knew that once they started trying to serve him, he was gonna get a he, and I just, and what they told me is said, do not have any more contact with him. If he calls you, if he texts you, anything. I listen. I made my shit so deep. I put my dog on the damn restraining order. No, no, they're not enough. They're not enough. But luckily, he was a guy, and I knew, and I did get that from him. He was a guy who didn't want that. That was the one thing he didn't want. He didn't want to deal with the police. But when the commander pulled up his name, I think there was something on there. He said, "Oh yeah, this nigga crazy." So there was something on there he wouldn't tell me because I don't think he wanted me to know, to really freak me out. His friend. But when he pulled up his name and looked at and found him, because there was something on him, on in the system, and he was like, "Oh yeah, let's go and take care of this for you." So there was something that he saw, but he wouldn't tell me because I guess he didn't want me to be more, because I was paranoid as fuck. So luckily, what he did, because like I said, when he would say things to me, he would never outright say, "I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna kill you." He would never say anything like that. He used words that were ambiguous enough but threatening enough. You know what I'm saying? He did that kind of, he understood, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to. He felt like he wasn't gonna give me something, some ammunition. So clearly something had happened before that maybe he got out of, but he knew how to speak, so you couldn't say he said this specifically. But we live in a time now they give you that restraining order. So yeah, so the woman told me, I sent her a text. She said, "Nah, say it like this, and say that you are frightened, because that's pretty much what it is. You just have to fear for your life from somebody." Hey, Helen. And so that. But yeah, so like I said, never put his hands on me, but he wanted to. If he could have got away with it, if he felt, if I had been somebody, if I had been a little bit weaker, y'all wouldn't even be talking to me now, because that Negro probably would still be beating my ass if he could. Them naps is trying to come in, y'all. Okay, but anyway, hey, have y'all noticed sometimes these I swear I'm going to, and it's so interesting because my lives do go all over the place, and sometimes they get really interesting, but we're an hour in, so most people won't even know. They won't even know about that story time. They won't even know about that story time. Oh yeah, he was a manipulator. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Whew. Oh wait a minute, where's that piece that I just sprayed? Cause that damn cocaine is loud as hell, y'all. I just got a whiff of it. That's what I'm smelling in my room, by the way. I keep smelling tuberose in my room. That's why I keep smelling it. Cause I spray cocaine. This shit lasts forever in the air. Whoo, whoo, my goodness. I guess I should film in the morning. Oh, did I tell y'all my boss forgot to put me into my PDs for tomorrow, so I don't have any work. So I don't have a PD for tomorrow. No, this is not sweet. Mm-mm. It's a tough ass tuberose. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. But I'm thinking, you know what? I wonder what me and Sarah I could play with it with. Because me and Sarah could probably handle that damn cocaine. Whew. I should film. I've been really trying to film. I don't know, I've been like I've been having a stagnant moments, but I'm gonna get through it. I think I'm gonna go on and do Vincent today, and then I'll be good. Cause it's only 8:30. It's only 8:30, y'all. Oh, what kind of bread did you make, Mark? What kind of bread did you make? Ooh, I want some bread. I want some bread. Okay. All right, y'all. It is 8:30 here. I'm about to go to sleep. I am tired. I'm gonna go take a shower and I'm going to bed. I am sleepy. I'm trying to get myself back in order. Oh, I gotta. Okay, you seriously making some. Okay, I hear you. I see you, Mark. I see you. I see you. All right, y'all. So y'all have a great day. Could y'all hit that like on your way out? On your way out, hit the like button. Don't be playing with me. All right, y'all. I will talk to you later.